I've always been a horse person. From the day I could talk, all I wanted to do was be around them. It's ingrained in me. There's something about the soul of a horse, you know? Something about the big brown eyes and the soft muzzle, and that a horse never lies to you. They'll never tell you that your hair looks pretty when it doesn't, or when you drag on in stories with no end. Horses don't judge you. They don't mock you for not fitting in, and as an autistic girl, that's pretty appealing. A horse never expects anything from you, but your love. I remember my first ever pony, Buddy. Mum and Dad saved him from the sale yards when I was 1, and he was in his late 20s. For 19 years, he was not only my best friend in the world, but he showed me that what's good for a horse is equally good for a person. I fell in love with rescues that day. I fell in love with the concept of saving an animal that's life wasn't deemed worthy by someone else. I was ready for my next adventure. There are literally so many horses here. Like, there are so many. And not a single one of them looks healthy. It's so hard because every single one of these horses deserves a second chance. There's this really big misconception that if a horse is at the sale yards, they deserve to be there. Like, they've hurt someone, or they're a dangerous horse or something like that. And that's just not the case, especially now, especially at the moment. The reason why we have so many horses at sale yards is because people overbreed them. Or at the moment in Australia, the main reason is because we have a really, really awful drought happening. People just can't look after their horses anymore, and for a lot of them this is their last resort, because no one is able to buy horses at the moment in a lot of parts of Australia because there's just no food, there's no water. There's horses here that are like nearly 30 years old, and then there's horses here which are weanlings and shouldn't even be away from their mums yet. I have found 6 horses which are skinny or old or look like horses that aren't the sort of horses that people want to buy. They're not the sort of horses that people go, oh, that's what I imagine when I think of my dream horse. They're the sort of horses that end up at the knackery. And they're the horses which I'm like, right, I have the ability to give this horse another chance, and I want to do that, and I have the ability to do that. So yeah, I have a contact there who is bidding on my behalf, and I've told her I want to keep bidding. I don't care how high it goes, but I need to keep bidding until it goes to another private buyer, which means that the horse is then in safe hands. As soon as the doggers have been outbid by an actual buyer, that's when I stop. I don't care who it goes to, as long as it goes to someone that isn't going to destroy them. When I decided that this is what I wanted to do, and this is what I had the ability to do, and this is what I was able to do, I put up a post on a couple of groups I'm on, and I didn't do it with any intention of receiving anything from it. I did it with the intention of, there's 100 horses here and I can't save 100 horses, but there's a lot of people in the world who have the ability to save a horse, who have extra land and don't have animals for it. Instantly, I was inundated with message after message after message asking for my PayPal and my bank details, and I was like, what the heck, this is crazy. And so many people were like, we want to help you. Man, this is insane. This is so freaking cool that so many people are willing to help these animals, and I wasn't expecting anything, but I put my details up because I was like, hey, if I can get all the help that I possibly can right now, I can save a horse who might require a little bit more attention, who might require a little bit more vet care, who might require a little bit more feed or supplements. The fact that people care that much, and the fact that people want to help that much, is just really freaking cool. In the news and in the media, you see so many people doing awful things, and so many people doing things that are really mean and really nasty, and like to themselves and to other people and to animals, and you just see people being not nice, and it really freaking sucks. And seeing that little bit of kindness and seeing that the world's actually a really freaking cool place and that people are actually amazing, and that so many people band together to do one good thing. But it's just really cool to know that people care enough to give something a second chance. I don't know if anyone who donated is going to see this video, but what you are doing is so incredible, and I cannot believe that someone would do this, and I cannot believe that people are wanting to help so much and are wanting to help so deeply that they are willing to do this, and that's just really freaking cool. So the auction begins at 12:30. I guess I'm gonna get a call soon, and they're gonna let me know how it all goes. So yeah. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much, holy moly. Yes, I can do that right now if you want. Thank you so much, bye. I got the horses. Oh my god, I got both of them.
Yes.
I'll figure out something and go from there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Bye. I just got 3 horses.
Why?
One of the little girls went for $10, and they're like, we had to get it. If we didn't take her, the doggers would have gotten her. I have 3 horses.
I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know if I even had the ability to take on 3 horses, but I knew that I couldn't let that baby go on the truck. No way. We spent the rest of that night cleaning the paddocks, getting food ready, working out a plan. And then, the following morning arrived.
So the guy found out he wanted to find out everything he could for us. This baby is from the same stock place as he is, close to a yearling, so probably not even one.
Yep.
And I said, do you know what breeding? And they said, yeah, quarter horse warm blood. And I just
Oh
went,
my
you're
god.
actually kidding.
What the heck?
I touched her a couple of times. So it looks like mother and daughter, but it's not. She's just taken her, so I think she's only about 2.
Hi, handsome. Hey, you're such a good boy. Hi. He's got some markings on his neck and above his eye, and some pretty big ones over here. But I think that's mainly just from transport. Our little quarter horse, she has a lot of markings too, and our baby, she's got a lot too. But they were brought here on a bakery truck, so that kind of says a lot about that. This one's got a swollen fetlock. We don't know how long that's been there or if it's fixable, but he doesn't seem in pain, so that's all right.
Is that good, huh? They've probably never seen this amount of food ever. He's so happy. I came across the ad for these guys 40 hours ago. These guys were going to be shipped off to Asia to be eaten yesterday. And it's so sad and so scary to look at them now, and to look at these 3 horses that, yes, they're skinny, and yes, they're malnourished, and yes, they need a whole heck of a lot of love. But seeing these horses which not only had nothing but were about to become nothing, seeing them
reacting positively to human touch. Like that big boy, he is so loving and so beautiful and so gentle, and he wants to be everyone's friend. I've had every single member of my family coming up and hugging him and loving on him, and his only vice is that when you pull away and you don't want to hug him anymore, he goes up to you and asks for more. And he was about to be destroyed because no one wanted him anymore. And I know that this is the way the world works, and I know that you can't save every horse, and I know that a horse is there because people physically don't have the capabilities of looking after them anymore, but it's so sad that that was going to be where they ended up. And I'm so thankful and I'm so lucky that I have the opportunity to give them another life and to give them the second chance that, well, to give him a second chance and to give her her first chance, because they shouldn't have had it. And to think that the little one was worth not even $5, like the knackery didn't even want her for free. She wasn't even going to be going to the knackery, she was just going to be shot then and there because it wasn't worth their money or their time or their effort to try and put her on a truck. And I know that we have a really, really long journey ahead of us, but I'm so excited to take it, and I am so excited to see what their stories are going to become, and I am so excited that their stories aren't going to finish, and that their stories aren't going to be one chapter and then it's finished, that their stories are going to be full-length novels, and they're going to be fun, and they're going to be exciting, and they're going to be full of life, and that wasn't originally the case, and I'm so excited to be doing that with them. If you guys do want to see more updates on their progress, because obviously there's no progress at the moment, but if you guys do want to see some progress and you guys do want to keep updated on their stories, let me know, and I can do more videos of this. We could make it a series. I don't know. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go hang out with my babies a little bit more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Yeah.